video, I will share with you how to take your Bitmoji classroom and embed it in a Schoology page. You want to start with your actual classroom. You'll notice that my slide deck only has one slide in it, and ideally that's what yours has too, because you don't want kids clicking the forward button or going to different slides. You want them to stay on one slide deck. All the items that are on my slide deck link out to other locations, so I can have just one slide in this presentation. You want to go and adjust your share settings. Right now, it says private to only me because Google will default to making things private when you create them in your Google Drive. So I'm going to click this share button. And when the permissions pop up, I'm going to go to the very bottom where it says change link to Hanover County Public Schools. When I click that link, I'm only halfway there because if I want to share this with students or staff in my school district, then I'm good to go. But sometimes I like to share with other educator friends so we can learn and grow together. So oftentimes when I'm sharing things, I will click this drop down and I will change it to anyone with the link. If you choose restricted, that means you're putting it back into private mode and you're the only one that can see it. So I click anyone with the link. We want to keep everyone as a viewer because we don't want people moving things around. And if you're sharing this with a friend, it's perfectly fine to click copy link and share it out. You might even think about taking that really long Google link and putting it into another website like a Bitly website where you can create a shorter URL in case people are having to type it into their browser. But for embedding it in a Schoology page, we don't have to worry about copying the link. We can actually just click done. Now I'm going to go to Schoology and I'm going to walk you through the steps of actually adding the page and embedding the video in there. So when your students come to this page in Schoology, they don't have to go anywhere else. So you're going to click add materials. And instinct tells you to click add a link, or maybe you're going to import from resources, but you have to do one step before that. You have to click add page. So when I add a page, I need to give it a title. So this will be Mrs. Letters Bitmoji Classroom. And of course, you can title it whatever you need. If you have additional directions that are not included in your Bitmoji Classroom, then you can always type them here. But a lot of times your Bitmoji Classroom should have everything that you need within it. But if it doesn't, you can just type right here. Whenever you're ready to add your Bitmoji Classroom, you're going to go to this icon right here that says Insert Content. You're going to click it, and then you're going to slide over where it says Google Drive Resource App. Click that link. Now, it's going to pull up Google Drive, but it doesn't look like your Google Drive. It's not in alphabetical order. It's not really organized. So you have to search for the title. Now, your Bitmoji is still over here. So you can, there's your title right there. But it's a good habit to kind of make sure you're titling the things that you create in Google Drive so you can find them easier when you're having to embed them. So I can do the whole title, how to create a Bitmoji classroom. The more specific your title is, the easier it's going to come up as one of your first options. So there's my slide deck with my classroom. I'm going to click this checkbox right here. And now I'm going to go up to import. And you're going to see this option that you would not have seen any other place. And it's import embed. Embed means it's going to be nestled right into Schoology. So we click import embed, and it looks a little funny from our view. It's just kind of got this big box around it and we can't really see it, and that's normal. That's perfectly fine. That's what it's supposed to look like. Now there's one more key step, and sometimes people forget this step too. I'm going to slide my, my little bar there. I'm going to go to the bottom, and where it says options, there's a green dot. So right beside the green dot, I want to click this ABC display inline and click create. Once Schoology creates this, you'll notice that it posts everything at the bottom. You have to move it up. But there you go. There's your Bitmoji class embedded in your Schoology page.